Hi guys, it's Lady Belle here. I was actually writing a script for another video unrelated to TF2, but after hearing all sorts of news and watching videos of the crisis that TF2 is facing right now, I just needed to make a video on the subject. And no, it's not about not getting new content and updates. We've been talking about that for 3 years now. It's a lot worse than that. It's not a new thing that TF2 has been facing hackers and bots in servers. We have those using wall hacks, speed hacks, spam bots, and the most notorious and infamous of them all, the dreaded aimbotters. However, there has been a huge wave of hackers lately for, I think, the past year or two in casual servers. I can't really say for competitive because I don't play competitive, but I've seen some people say that they've also run into hackers and script kiddies in competitive mode. Some of you may be thinking, what's the problem? Just vote kick those hackers. Other than the annoyance caused by these hackers, and the fact that a bot could change its name to another player in the server, causing players to vote kick the wrong person, yeah, it was possible to simply vote kick these hackers. But for the past few days, there is a huge, and I mean disastrous levels of huge problem that players are facing. There is a new type of bot that could literally cause the whole server to crash while people are playing, called the Lagbot. Here's how it works. One of these lagbots joins the server and makes their usual hacker mayhem. If somebody tries to vote kick the bot, here's what happens.
Competition begins in 30 seconds. Competition begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
In a matter of seconds, players can move and the server immediately crashes. I don't know what to say. This isn't a small issue. The game is literally unplayable with these lagbots around. And we can't even vote kick them out of matches because that is what causes the servers to crash. I'm not exactly sure if a lagbot was the cause of the problem in this particular match. Everyone in the server didn't have names that looked like bots, nor did they act like bots. This is just, oh my god. We were having so much fun, even though my team was losing. And suddenly, this crap happens. I did notice a new player joined the server. To be honest, I'm not really sure if this guy is a bot. He looks like a normal player. Well, there goes our match. Out of all the matches I played during the Lagbot crisis, my first 2 matches were fine. I was having a blast dancing with my teammates and going as spy on a team with 7 other spies. So I assumed that maybe my region, Asia, wasn't affected. But as I was playing my 3rd match, no, Asia has lagbots too. They're pretty much everywhere, whether you're in North America, Europe, or Asia. Overall, I played 3 normal matches without any crash, 2 matches that crashed while I was playing, 1 where we vote to kick a bot, and the other one seemingly didn't have any bots, but I'm not so sure about that one. And I couldn't get into 3 more matches because the server had already crashed earlier. That makes it 5 matches with crashed servers. It's worth noting that the first instances of lagbots were exclusive to Hightower. But as what I've shown in my examples, it's not just Hightower anymore. It's possible for these lagbots to join other maps and crash those servers, ultimately ruining everyone on the server's day. Unlike content creation, this problem is totally out of the community's control. Valve needs to step in and help fix this problem. And I don't mean just getting rid of lagbots, but cheaters in general. A lot of people have left TF2 because of cheaters, and that is not okay at all. Cheaters ruin people's fun, but we can't even get into a match with lagbots. Now, Valve has responded to this cheater problem a few weeks ago. But it isn't really enough, and there are still some hackers in casual servers. During this time period, we can say that Valve was busy because of Half-Life Alyx. But now Half-Life Alyx has been released, there's no excuse for Valve. This isn't just an issue of the community wanting more updates and content. This is an issue that is extremely detrimental to what the game already is, and is literally breaking the game. Frankly, Valve should be paying a lot more attention to it. Valve also needs to be quick before the Lagbots evolve into something even more frightening. It's bad enough that we aren't getting any more new content for 3 years, and not to mention that there isn't any signs of an upcoming Saxies competition so far. But what's the use of new content when people can't even play the dang game? I'm really worried. I'm really worried that this might actually cause TF2 to die. And frankly, TF2 might die if Valve doesn't do anything about this. This is coming from a person who is optimistic for TF2's future, and is certain that the game will live a lot longer. I would really appreciate if you guys could spread this message, especially to Valve. Bigger YouTubers visiting Valve to inform them about this problem might also help the situation. I think if there's enough outcry, Valve might take notice and will update FactBan for once. And we won't be facing any more problems of pesky cheaters. And hey, maybe Valve might finally release a whole bunch of cool, big updates for the game. TF2 is such an iconic game with so much heart put into it and has lovable and memorable characters. TF2 has outlived so many games and is still active to this day and age. This game will always be my favorite first-person shooter and has a special place in my heart. Even other popular shooters, such as Overwatch, CSGO, and Paladins, don't have much of an impact in my life as TF2 did, especially with such a loyal community who still creates so much good content for this game, may it be SFM or Gmod animations, artwork, or memes. The last thing I want is TF2 to be forgotten by the community because of some a-hole cheaters who ruin the game for us players. If you find this video interesting, make sure to give it a like. If you would like to see more content from me, subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get notifications for every new video that I upload. Thank you for watching.